The second quarter of the Pine Ridge, Pine Richmond, and center prep. Center prep. Who's watching there, eh? Get those watching.
They dumped that ball to the outside on the wheel, and it's the first time they ran in the game. Prep defensively was not prepared for it, and we're able to pick up the cover.
Nobody's told me he's watching, so I can't tell.
That is Hazley, and Hazley's going to
touchdown! Pine Ridge. Pine Richland. 4-13.
That's over a man at 205 pounds, showing a little bit of speed to go along with the size and power that we know that he has. And it's just great blocking off the right side of that offense. Liberty recruit Harrison Hayes over there at right tackle, along with Miguel Jackson leading the way. Spencer to hold.
And it's good. If you guys are watching, let me know. Say yo dog. Please.
Millions of athletes, thousands of games, one destination, FHSnetwork.com. We are high school. We have a 14-0 Pine Richland lead right now. And that drive is 4 plays, 78 yards.
This is
seconds in total. That's a couple of Jordan Burns runs that got things started. The quarter break.
I mean,
them to set up.
Pine Richmond is 10-0, and
14 yards out gives Pine Richland that 14-0 lead.
Cathedral Prep is 7-2.
This is kind of desperation time here for Cathedral Prep. You cannot allow this offense to get going.
Cathedral Prep hasn't played in 2 weeks, so
but they do desperately need to get on the board.
if 5 people watching, comment please. Say yo dog, so I know who's watching.
I do think there's some merit in those that think this Pine Richland team can hang with St. Joe's Prep, and that's a touchback on the kickoff. St. Joe's Prep, far and away, is the best team in the state of Pennsylvania, and coming back for a 3rd straight title tomorrow night against Central York. This team plays with the same type of physicality. They've got the same type of talent. They don't necessarily have the names behind that talent, but they play.
I don't know why I don't know. I know they told me he's watching, but.
And remember, they were 6A last year, so it's not like it's a big stretch size-wise. And this team just missed the cutoff for 6A, so ended up dropping down into 5A.
Is that better, guys? Let me know. Let me know if that's too much light.
2017 over St. Joe's Prep by a score of 41-21.
Never mind.
Which was the last time
I think it's too
St.
much
Joe's
light.
lost a game in the PIAA. Keep on first down, trying to follow his block up front. Back behind that big left guard, William McAdory. Nice run on first down. Game's about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a couple of other. We talk about a classic game that Cathedral Prep was in back in 2000. How about the one Pine Richland was in when they were runners-up in 2003 against Manheim Central, the 39-38 overtime game that Manheim Central won. They also lost to St. Joe's Prep in 2014, 49-41. Snap to Sample. Keeps trying to find room on the right side. He's going to have the first down for Prep that time. And you got to like what they're doing here at this point with their quarterback. One of the ways to get him going, give him some easy.
I don't know why
to allow him to use his feet, which he does very well. Averages almost 6 yards carry coming into this game, and it gives him.
I don't know why that told me who's watching, but it says 1 viewer, but I don't know who it is. I don't know why.
That's the key in the RPO. Got to read the defensive end, see what he does. If he crashes, keep the ball yourself. Example. Motion out of the backfield with Parks. He's going to fling it over that way. Parks can't hang on to it. Took a shot from Hazley, but just could not hang on to that. A little screen pass. That's going to bring up.
So far today, the first 2 games earlier today were very came down to the final.
That football has a full head of steam. That could be a
Came down to the final. He basically came down to the last quarter. But this game may not. This game may not come down to the final quarter. I hope it. I mean, I don't.
Somewhat challenged
I don't.
Ramblers. Sampled under heavy pressure. Miller is there. He gets the pass away. It is complete, and Clarks will get spun around and dropped for a loss. Great job by that Pine Richland defense. Well, they allow Luke Miller to make the read on the play, and he goes after the quarterback, pins his ears back as soon as he sees it's not a running play, because he's got a lot of trust in everyone behind him. You can see why. Because when he gets the pressure on Sample, there's only one place for him to try, and he was perfectly covered on the play. They're down at 12 now for the Ramblers. Down in distance. We saw in our last game with Wyatt Missing and Central Valley, down in distance was not conducive to success for Wyatt Missing. It's not for this prep offense either. Sample, gotta get the hustle to get the play off. And I'm not sure they did. Well, everyone got the play off except for the center who didn't snap the ball. For a second, I thought they were running the Fumble-Rooski.
Fumble-Rooski!
Not a good look there for the Ramblers.
But today, it is the last game of the day. We had 2 games earlier today, and then this game, and then tomorrow we'll have 3 games. I don't know why it's not telling me who's watching, but since I got 2 viewers, but I don't know why it's not telling me who's watching.
Against a really talented team. Sample going to keep here. A little option to Williams. Williams on the cutback is trailed and
sorry guys.
30. Fell short of the first. Prep will punt it away here with 8:55 to go in the first half. It's a play I like a lot better on a first down play as opposed to a third down at 17.
Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what I did, what happened there, but
this is a Pine Richland crowd that's making a lot of noise.
This is
a small number that's allowed to be here. Very vocal.
And so they are following the COVID-19 guidelines. I didn't know if they were following them, but
I don't think there's any question.
There's one viewer, but I don't know who it is, but I guess
about 14 points a game. They need a big play. It may not just be a stop here.
I don't know why it's not telling me.
Positive to give them good field position so they have a short
Who's
field
watching, but
even things up. They need to make one of those impact plays.
I guess it will if they're friends with me, right?
The backfield with now Brooks Eastburn. All kinds of movement up front. So snap the hand off Eastburn. Finds room, hops over defender, stays on his feet. That is Burns, I beg your pardon. Nice little shimmy, and Burns is down the side.
Shimmy, go!
Tackled by Demario Crawford. Well, we know that Coach Kasparovich likes to ride the hot hand. I think he's found that because Jordan Burns has carried the ball 3 times, and he's got a little kitty up to his step here tonight. Great run on the play.
Kitty, boom, boom. Shitty, bang, bang.
Hands off Hazley this time. He's already got a rushing touch.
Go, you horse. Get on your horse, go.
And all of a sudden, you've got guys and
Shitty.
these running backs.
Coulda, boom.
Carries the ball on the ground on this team, has about 300, 400 yards total in the year.
Boom, yaka, sha. Hazley!
At the point of attack. Where this big offensive line is moving people around. They haven't needed the passing game.
Man. Damn, yeah.
Typically
Run the ball, way back. Run the ball, push it back. No, push it back, way back. Sorry. Touchdown! Pine Richland. 14 nothing. Are you kidding me?
And then they just gas straight up the middle. It's powerful.
Boy, I can tell you now. Once this game's up there, once this gets up to 35, the clock will not, it will be right o'clock. Every time they stop the clock, once the game gets up to 35, is first down, turnovers, injuries, and touchdown. Woo!
That being said, Eric, I mean, if you looked at this coming in, and I told you at this stage of the game for Pine Richland, Cole Spencer would be 4 for 10 for 45 yards
Pine
with only one big pass
Richland.
play. I'm sure.
Well, was that cotton candy? Also cotton candy, put some over, man. I just love joking, guys. I love messing around with these people.
Yards on the ground for Pine Richland on just 11 carries. That's almost 11 yards per rush.
Oh, God, tired today. It's been a long day, guys. It's been a long day. I did 3 football, did all 3 games, and I did an interview today, so my YouTube channel, so that's why I'm so tired.
They don't have to do that here tonight. They can literally just pound the ball tonight and do what Prep has done to so many teams in the past. We're getting a little bit of a dose of their own medicine here tonight. The chunk plays for this Pine Richland offense have come on the ground outside of one play. They have indeed DeMario Crawford with that return, but it's a Prep team that you feel for these guys because they haven't gotten to play more than 2 games in the last basically 2 months. And they're out here on a championship stage sort of trying to figure it out as they go. And it's a tough go for them. And they're running into a team that just has been playing great football all season. Maybe playing their best now, peaking at the right time.
Pine Richland is 10-0. And Cathedral Prep is 7-2. So Pine Richland is not. I don't think they're going to lose. I don't think they don't want to lose, but anything can happen. A miracle, anything can happen, guys.
And after you play a team like Governor Mifflin with a running back like Singleton, who is just a tremendous talent, and being able to do what they do, it's a very similar type of game plan this week because the passing game is not a strength necessarily of this Ramblers team. So you played a team with a better rushing game a week ago and a comparable passing game. So you have to have a lot of confidence as a defense that you're going to be able to handle it. Late substitution for Pine Richland as John Swisher will
Pine Richland. There's Pine Richland. So Pine Richland. Sorry, all you Pine Richland fans. Let's do this Pine Richland. It's Pine Richland. Pine Richland. Must be sorry, Pine Ridge.
A very good rushing football team.
And Pine Richland. Sorry, guys. I apologize for that. This has been a long day. Oh,
I mean, you
God.
can learn a lot from what happened a week ago. There were some really good things that Governor Mifflin was able to execute against Pine Richland. So now you have Cathedral Prep. They saw that game film. You can replicate some of those things. And one of
What just happened?
trying to
Sorry, guys.
get something done here before the halftime. I think it's smart, too, that they're taking their time here. You really have to try to take the air out of the momentum for Pine Richland. Sample and Miller is in the backfield once again. You know who it is. The best part about watching Luke Miller play linebacker is you don't even have
Luke,
to look up.
Luke. Give me a meal, beer. Give me a meal a lot, Luke. Luke, can you give me a meal a lot?
His dad is the defensive line coach here. And when he was in college, he actually played with the head coach, Eric Kasparowicz. And they were teammates at Pitt. And opportunity knocked, and now here, and moved here 7 years ago to Pine Richland, and now has his son in great linebacker for this team, too. Parks is trailed there by Neal. Stop. And we're going to third down here with 4:35 and running clock in the second quarter. I think the great thing for Jared Miller, too, is as the defensive line coach, he doesn't directly have to coach his own kid.
I do it's 35.
Wonderful thing.
I guess it might be different
and also be able to
in
help a
the
little bit with the psyche, but not be the direct coach of the one that you also get to talk to at home. 4 minutes when this ball is snapped.
But I'll do the second half, so.
They look pretty good on this drive. A couple good defensive plays too, but they have kept it alive here. Sample will spin through the middle for another first down. He's the stop for the Rams with 3:55 to go in the quarter. Banks running back to the left. Blocking is good to the right side. Just explodes through the hole.
I think it's a 15-minute halftime, or is it 10 minutes?
Really good on this.
I know. In the NFL, I know for sure it's 15. High school. I want to say high school and college is 15 as well.
And give this team some credit, too, because they've got some big boys up front. 280, 305, 305, 270, 235. They can move people around when they get things going.
Go!
Snap, Sample, puts it in the air, a little flare out to the far side. Parks, and he is drilled. That's a short gain on first down.
3 minutes.
Pine Richland player on the field.
I'm going to start the clock. Oh, they did. Is it all right?
Another big hit, though, on the side from this Pine Richland defense. I think the thing that really is overlooked about the Rams defense, Eric, is they have some big-time players. You look at Miller, you look at Jackson as two of the focal points.
Everybody.
As the injured player stands in
No.
the corner. It looks like he twisted an
The
ankle.
player was down.
He'll be replaced out there. And one of the guys really gets over is their other linebacker, Zach Rienka, second leading tackler on this team. And over 7
The player was down. I want to flip it over. But I flip it back.
As the kicker. So he wears one football cleat, but he also wears a soccer cleat, too, to help him with kicking. He does that whenever they're on the field. Not many guys
I don't know what the...
position would be out there.
Oh, there it is.
This guy is. Back in the old days, when pretty much before the state championships, well before that, when they had kicking shoes that people used because they would kick straight on.
He says kicking shoes, really?
All the time.
I never knew that.
Keep it on the round with Jaheim Williams. And his Rienka's play, when you watch this Pine Richland team, Miller is able to do so much.
Miller, yeah.
Just clog up so much in command.
Mr. Miller time.
It almost just lets Miller, and you got Jackson, of course, up front, too, but you got those two other linebackers command so
Oh,
much
boy, here we go. This is the last 2.5 minutes of the first half. Like I said, I'll be doing the second half. Just come back in 15 minutes.
Hands on it, almost right on cue. And there he is, the passing lane again, because he reads the game so well.
Tomorrow's game day.
As well as Luke Miller Miller does, it's great to be able to allow him to freelance like that, where he's going to put himself more times than not in the right position. A fourth down play here where Prep's going to go for it. I think really for their survival.
I don't think they have anything else to do than to go for it. I mean, they could have put it with a 4 for 5. We're going to see if they can get something work going here. And the throw is... Oh, wow.
First down for Cathedral Prep with 2:08 to go in the half. Best throw of the night from Tamar Sample. This was an absolute bullet, and he knew he had to fire it in the spot there because where Yanka...
I've had told them right back up in line.
And when you
They'll
got
do
wide
it.
receiver against linebacker, you have to get the ball to him quickly so then he can make a move afterwards and use the speed. The ball, where Yanka's trying to make the play, runs past him, and that allows a lot more yardage after the catch. But a great pass that time from Tamar Sample to pick up the first down. Quick stoppage here, and they'll get things going again. Minor equipment issue looked like on the side.
2-minute warning. Oh, wait. They don't have that call. Oh, he's cool. Sorry, guys.
Sample got upended on the far side by Schweiger. And he is hobbling back a little bit. Was favoring that one ankle when he got up momentarily, but looks okay. But they're getting some really good push off the right side of this offensive line.
They are. I agree.
Away for their quarterback to run. Sample hands off. Williams right up the gut. And Jaheim Williams down to the 7-yard line. I think you're going to see a lot more of him in the second half because when he gets the football, he rumbles. And
it's going to rumble!
Line with some good blocking up in front of him, clearing the way. Picks up a first and goal. 14 to go. Must have
I give these refs credit. They're doing this game tonight, especially this game tonight. If this is the only game that they do it all weekend.
Sample will hand off Williams. No, he'll keep trying to get to that corner and chase that out over the far side by Schweiger. Great read that time.
Schweiger.
He saw
Where's your Schweiger, Schweiger?
was going to happen.
There's a Schweiger, Schweiger.
There were going to be 4 guys there all waiting for him because they were expecting that.
Where's the Schweiger, man?
Got around the edge.
Come on, Schweiger, I need some swag. Schweiger. I need some swag, Schweiger.
Timeout left. I feel all 3. I almost feel though right here.
Ooh.
They may have to throw the football to get it in.
They have no, they have 1 timeout left.
Powering his way through that middle again. Stop. Bring up third and goal. Miller always on the bottom of that.
There they go.
Yeah, that's because you've got one-on-one battles up.
It's Miller time. It's going to be Miller time.
Is be able to win their block and then get to the next level. And unfortunately for Prep, they're not able to do that.
45 seconds left in the first half. Here we go. Touchdown! Cathedral Prep.
Touchdown catch of the year, and like I said, I felt like down here they were going to have to be willing to throw the football because the Rams defense really stiffens. Good job.
I had a feeling that they were going to score right there.
By Tamar Sample, who throws his 7th touchdown pass of the season, and he finds a wide open fork in the middle of the coverage. Point after try.
It's good.
It is good by Cole Constable. So Cathedral Prep gets a must touchdown late in this
Much
quarter.
needed touchdown.
Pine Richland lead is 21-7 Rams. Today's game is also available for all subscribers via our mobile website. Log on at nfhsnetwork.com from your smartphone or tablet to view live games or replays from anywhere. Great drive for Prep. 15 plays, 74 yards, 6 minutes and 46 seconds off the clock. A must-have there, as we said, and they get it And a lot of that drive was due to some great decision-making by their quarterback, senior Tamar Sample. Threw the ball effectively when he needed to on the drive, picked up the fourth down conversion with his arm, picked up some big chunk of yardage also on that drive with his legs, and then the touchdown goes back to the touchdown toss to Fort. He's got the time of possession advantage, 17:44 to 5:59 in his first half. And tells you a couple things. It tells you their patience to stay with it, but also just how quick Pine Richland can strike. Prep just 2 of 8 on third down, but 1 of 1 on fourth down.
All right.
Have that drive. They got it.
17 seconds left in the first half. It is Pine Richland. Pine Richland. 21. Cathedral Prep. 7. 21-7. Pine Richland is up. Oh, Pine Richland. I guess it is.
Mill has it on the far side. He's going to get popped short of the 30. So you presume that they would just take a knee here, but you never know with Eric experiments in this offense. I'm assuming nothing at this point. If you're Cathedral Prep, though, you're putting somebody deep just to make sure.
I'll be coming back for the second half in 15 minutes.
Anytime you're able to come out against a quality opponent in a state championship game, put 21 points on the board, you have to be pleased with having a 14-point lead at the half.
Oh, I bet you they are.
Spencer will kneel down, and that will do it for the first 24 minutes. Pine Richland has the ball just under 6 minutes. They got 21 points.